News Channel 3 has reported extensively on the drug crisis impacting our valley, affecting people from all walks of life. Well, tonight, we're turning the focus to the LGBTQ community, which, according to national data, is far more likely to use illegal drugs than the general population. Peter spoke with several local gay men who say there's a hidden dangerous subculture of drug use right here in Palm Springs. And Peter, they're trying to bring that problem out of the shadows.
Yeah, that's right, Karen. Across the country and certainly here in the desert, drugs like crystal meth have taken a devastating toll on the queer community. Often linked to parties and sex, they create a powerful high that can quickly turn deadly.
How easy is it to get drugs here in Palm Springs?
It's pretty easy.
Clinical psychologist Wesley Detweiler works with members of the queer community battling addiction, a struggle he knows firsthand. He's been sober from crystal meth for 10 years.
Everything I did in my life in some way, shape, or form had to do with crystal meth or using crystal meth or getting it or whatnot. So it was pretty pervasive in my life.
Studies show men who have sex with men are significantly more likely to use illegal drugs than their heterosexual counterparts. According to federal data, gay men are 3 times more likely than straight men to use stimulants like crystal meth.
We've got circuit parties. We've got this culture of fun and celebration. I mean, especially coming through our AIDS crisis and our AIDS epidemic, there was this mentality of living life in the moment, living for now. Crystal meth really kind of feeds into that, and it can be really fun. It's just a really good example of when fun becomes dangerous.
That danger recently hit close to home for Detweiler. His friend Glenn Sokezian, known to many as adult gay film star Colton Ford, was found dead in May near a Palm Springs hiking trail. The coroner ruled his death an accidental overdose from MDMA, better known as ecstasy or Molly.
He was always gracious and kind and always took the time to get to know somebody and look you in the eyes. It was a real tragedy what happened to him.
Tragedy also became a turning point for Palm Springs resident Bob Rawl. He quit using crystal meth 4 years ago after losing his close friend Jason to a drug overdose at just 42 years old.
His death still haunts me, and it's actually one of the reasons that I'm still sober today.
Do you think that this is a major problem in our community?
Definitely. People are pretty desperate. They don't have the coping mechanisms for the situations that life is going to throw our ways.
Meth is a big part of what's called the party and play or chemsex subculture. The drug can increase energy, heighten sex drive, and keep users awake for days before they crash hard. And in a destination known for escape and indulgence, Palm Springs can make it easy for that danger to spread. Rawl points to a recent case involving Hakan Isaac of Desert Hot Springs, charged with several felony counts for drugging and sexually assaulting multiple men he met through a dating app. If convicted on all counts, Isaac faces life in prison.
I have seen firsthand the damage he has done to people. There's a very dark world in Palm Springs of people that use drugs that will just as soon leave you dead on the side of the road than help you.
We can't help people that are dead. There are resources more readily available than people realize.
Before becoming sober 5 years ago, Rory Slicker was a homeless drug addict living on the streets of Palm Springs.
It was really easy to get sucked into the meth underbelly that is here in Palm Springs. It's like the dark side of the moon here. And we have our sacred witching hours between, 2 and 5 a.m. when the world is asleep. That's when we function. And I thrived in that.
Slicker now works at Rainbow Hill Recovery, an outpatient mental health and substance abuse program provided by queer people for queer people. Nearly 1/3 of bisexual and gay men dealt with a substance use disorder in 2022, according to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. That's much higher than nearly 21% of straight men. Meanwhile, stimulant and cocaine deaths continue to rise, partly because many drugs are now laced with fentanyl.
The substances are only getting heavier and heavier, right? The meth that I used when I was out is a fraction of the potency of what it is today, right? And I'm very grateful that I am alive today because fentanyl really wasn't in the scene.
Is it hard staying sober?
I think it is hard staying sober.
Meanwhile, Wesley Detweiler says recovery is possible, but it takes support and a real commitment to change.
And find that foothold, but you've got to be open, you've got to be willing, and you've got to be honest about what it is you want and be ready to do the work.
Short-term meth use can lead to insomnia, hallucinations, and anxiety. Long-term users face severe tooth decay, organ damage, and even stroke. But as you just heard, help is out there, and there is a strong recovery community here in Palm Springs. We've put together a list of local resources for anyone struggling with addiction. You can find that on our website, kesq.com. Live in studio, Peter Doubt, News Channel 3.